Taylor Swift criticized for stereotypes in You Need to Calm Down video.
Ariana Grande posts sweet but simple tribute to her dad.
And Sophie Turner responds to the internet's special request.
All that and more on today's Daily Hollywood Rundown. What is up, guys? Welcome back to the Daily Hollywood Rundown. If you don't know who I am, I'm Emile and Jr.
Yes, you are, and I'm Sussan Morad, and we're pretty excited because it's Monday.
Which means it's time for the Monday DHR. The Monday DHR.
Okay, just 2 rounds. That's enough for everyone. What's up, guys?
Yes.
Happy Monday. It's like a brand new, fresh week.
Brand new day.
Lots of news. So much news to cover today.
Yes, but before we get to that, of course, we have to tell you, if this is your first time here or your 80th time here, subscribe. Click that subscribe button.
Yes, because we're going to ask you to subscribe multiple times, and it gets awkward if you
It gets
don't
really
subscribe.
awkward. So you might as well just do it because we're going to mention it again at the end. But also click that bell so you get notified whenever we post a video or any update. We do our polls.
Yes,
and
we do our polls out on our community page, and you can only be part of that if you subscribe.
Yes.
Lots of fun stuff coming, but also you can give this video a thumbs up if you like, and leave us comments because we love reading your comments.
We do love reading your comments.
Even
so be kind in the
I was
comments
gonna say, even when
section.
they're not kind, but like, please be kind. We really
Yes.
like it when you're kind.
Be kind. So we have lots of fun stuff. Wow, I can't talk. Lots of fun stuff coming, like we said. But before we get into the fun stuff, we have to talk about some not so fun stuff, like Bella Thorne essentially being threatened and leaking her own pics.
Yeah. All right, you guys. So Bella Thorne has been dealing with some pretty heavy issues over the last few days to do with her social media accounts. And basically, she's being threatened by a hacker to leak nude photos of her and also other celebrities, and I mean, it's just messed up. It all started with a series of strange tweets from Bella's account last Thursday that ranged from racist to racy. Like, Drake's hole is tasty AF. I mean, they are her words, not mine. Actually, not even her words, to be honest. The words of a hacker that later went on to promise nude photos of Bella if fans went to Snapchat to follow his now deleted account called Plug Talk Joe. So within an hour, all the tweets were deleted, and then Bella went on her merry way promoting her new book in New York until an unknown number started texting her nude photos of herself and other celebrities. It wasn't clear exactly what the hacker wanted from Bella, but Bella decided he wasn't going to get it because she took matters into her own hands by posting the photos herself and screenshots of the conversation. We're not going to show the screenshots that she posted of the pics because they're not safe for YouTube, and let's be honest, Bella didn't want anyone to see them in the first place. But in the photo, you see the hacker say to her, quote, "Got all the videos." Bella took to Twitter and tweeted, "F you and the power you think you have over me. I'm going to write about this in my next book," along with screenshots of the conversation and a notes app message saying, quote, "I've been threatened with my own nudes. I feel gross. I feel watched. I feel someone has taken something from me that I only wanted one person to see. He has sent me multiple nude photos of other celebs. He won't stop with me or them. He will just keep going." She then went on to say, "I'm putting this out because it's my decision now. You don't get to take yet another thing from me." She finished off the message by saying, "Oh yeah, the FBI will be at your house shortly. So watch your mother effing back." I mean, that is so full on. Like, it's so full on, and I think it's so terrifying as well that celebrities are targeted. I don't even know how hackers get into people's phones.
Yeah.
Don't ever want anyone to try with my phone.
I mean, that's why they're hackers.
That's why they're hackers, but it's really messed up. But I think kudos to her for taking matters into her own hands and actually leaking the pictures herself, because she said also in the note, like, I can sleep better at night now, because otherwise she was going to be getting, threatened and not knowing what was going to happen next. And now she's basically taken the power and she's controlling the situation.
Well, I love, that she changed the narrative and she took the power back. And it does suck because when you do take intimate photos, sometimes, whether it be for your significant other, or just for whoever you choose.
For yourself.
Yeah, for yourself. It's not for everybody to see. And the thing is, funny enough, somebody that's very close to me got an email the other day saying, it was essentially a threatening email about being hacked possibly and releasing the photos to family and friends. And I copied the email, like, word for word, without, like, their username and password. And everything else was in an article, and it was like a spam type of hacker email that it sent out, so it wasn't even real.
Oh, it's like a bot.
Yeah.
Oh.
That they tried to get you to send a certain amount of money, and I was like, this isn't. So he was like freaking out.
That is messy.
And I'm like, it's not real. Calm down. You're fine.
You need to calm down.
We'll talk about that later. And we're gonna talk about it right now. So Taylor Swift, she dropped the "You Need to Calm Down" video. And literally people either can't calm down because they're so excited about her reunion with Katy Perry, the cameos, or just the message of the video. But then there's other people who can't calm down because they're upset with Taylor for, I'll explain it right now. So the video is full of pastel colors and neon and rainbow and yes! And there were so many cameos including Ryan Reynolds, Laverne Cox, Ellen DeGeneres, Jesse Tyler Ferguson, his husband, Justin Makita, Haley Kiyoko, RuPaul, Billy Porter, the cast of Queer Eye, Sierra, Todrick Hall, and of course, Katy Perry in her hamburger costume. But overall, the reaction has been overwhelmingly positive. But there are some people that are furious with Taylor Swift because they think she's feeding into stereotypes. So some people are mad at the way the anti-LGBT protesters were portrayed. This person said, the new Taylor Swift video, atrocious. I was unsure the past few days what side to take, and now I'm definitely GTFO. The fact she really depicted anti-LGBT protesters as hicks, girl, many are very privileged in high places in society. This issue is too important for caricatures. Then there was this person who said, Taylor Swift attaching herself to the LGBT community and pretty much comparing the criticism she's received to homophobia really leaves a bad taste in my mouth. It's good that she's such an outspoken ally, but the way she handles it leaves me conflicted. And this user tweeted, Taylor Swift is exploiting the LGBTQ community and using us as a marketing tool just to push her crappy music. Now we have to point out that Taylor did end her video with a link where you can sign a petition for Senate support of the Equality Act, which advocates for the safety of LGBT people in work and in public. Susan, you know how I feel about the internet. Everybody has an opinion. Everybody's super hypercritical, and I'm not going to say that somebody's opinion is wrong because you can't control how somebody feels about something. Well, I will say, me personally, I didn't take that from that video, and growing up in Atlanta, a lot of the anti-LGBT people did look like that. I do understand where they're coming from. Like, there isn't one type of person that's going to represent like a whole group of people. However, like the fact is she is raising awareness. She used a lot of queer icons and she used a lot of, I think, great references in the video where if you weren't aware of certain things, this helped raise awareness of it. So I'm glad that she did the video. I'm glad for the message that she's putting out there. And if she benefits from it a little bit, cool. But I think overall we have to like kind of accept the fact that it is, I guess she's using her platform to open up. She is, and I like the
references to GLAAD just then. But she is using her platform to share something very important, and you can't please everybody. She's not going to be able to please everybody. She's also a pop musician, and so, you know, a lot of pop videos are done in certain ways, and so they do need to be, you know, loud and entertaining and things like that, and that's kind of all part of her new era, being colorful and all those things. But understand those points that are being made, and I think people are, like you said, always entitled to their own opinion. But I think she's doing something great with what she's got.
Right.
And if you can't please everyone, but you can do something that's going to really benefit a lot of people and the rights of others, then, I mean, people are going to be upset. But if you're going to get a really great outcome out of that, which I believe hopefully she will, I mean, it's worth it. So Emile, we need to talk about this weekend. You got to cover the MTV Movie and TV Awards. I want to know what went down. How was it? Of course, like, you were on the carpet.
Yeah, I was on the carpet. It was hot, Susan. First of all, it was really hot.
Like hot or just hot?
Like, it was hot. Both? No, I was sweating. I was sweating. It was really fun though. I got to chat with some of the stars, and you know, I asked them some fun questions. So let's see what they had to say, shall we? What's your favorite movie or TV show right now?
I just watched Us, and I liked that movie. It was cool. It was creepy, but I liked it.
Ooh, my favorite movie. I'm gonna say Us.
Okay.
Honestly, Us was amazing. That was a good movie. For the culture, you know, amazing. Loved it. You know what I'm saying?
I'm trying to think.
Well, I feel weird saying anything but Saving Zoe.
Right. Just do a shameless plug.
Sure. Yes.
Available July 12th.
To be honest, I'm really, really proud of the movie. So I really do feel like, I mean, it's like I'm so biased, so it's hard for me to say if it's good or not. But I think it's good.
Well, Fleabag is my shiznit right now. Like, I finished that in a second.
Jeez, I don't know. Dead to Me right now. I finished that, and I didn't even think I was gonna watch it.
So, is there anybody here now that you're gonna be going inside that you're super excited to possibly meet or see?
I say The Rock. The Rock, yeah.
I've said this multiple times. I'm excited to see Lizzo. I saw her over there, and I love her. I love her. I got the juice, so girl, what's up?
A full meal.
You know. Hello.
So, since Noah's nominated for Best Kiss and you actually had a kissing scene, do you think that if he wins, he deserves that Best Kiss?
I mean, I think he deserves anything tonight, and I think he should win everything because he is a great guy. And I love him.
It was honestly super fun, Susan. You saw Jess Garcia, she's in On My Block on Netflix, and when she came up to me, she was like, oh, I'm fangirling right now. And I didn't even connect what she was talking about. She was like, I watch you all the time on Clevver. So that was a fun little moment.
That's awesome.
Thanks for watching Clevver.
Shout out,
right?
yes.
It was a fun carpet though. I'm still hot from it. However, I think it's because, like you said, it's the MTV Movie and TV Awards, and the carpet was hot.
All right, guys, so yesterday was Father's Day here in the US, and there were so many sweet tributes online. Everyone and celebrities paying sweet tributes to their dads. But there's one in particular we need to talk about before we get into the celebrity tributes, which was Ariana Grande's sweet tribute to her father. So Ari shared a photo of her father to her Instagram story and captioned it with "forever." This isn't the first time that Ari's posted about her father, but you guys, it is rare. The photo she actually posted yesterday, she had already posted on June 1st when she performed in Miami. Remember in Thank You Next, she sings, "One day I'll walk down the aisle holding hands with my mama. I'll be thanking my dad because she grew from the drama." Back in 2014, she spoke about her father saying, "Falling out of touch with my dad was the hardest thing. It's private, but it happened last year. It took me so long to be okay with it. The thing that got me there was embracing the fact that I am made up of half of my dad and a lot of my traits come from him. So much of me comes from my father, and for so long, I didn't like that about myself. I had to accept that it's okay not to get along with somebody and still love them. But they've been working on their relationship for the past few years, and it's a beautiful thing." It's so good to see that she's thinking about her dad on Father's Day and their relationship is getting better and that she's sharing that with everyone.
Yeah, because she could have just sent him a text or called, but she didn't have to share it with everybody. So I'm glad that she's like being so public about her relationship now with him. But there are a lot of celebs that went public with their relationships with their father, their husbands, and it was really sweet.
Yeah, it was. So Kim posted a tribute to two fathers. First to her hubby Kanye, saying, "Happy Father's Day. You are the best daddy to our kids. We love you so much," with this cute pic. She also posted a sweet tribute to her father saying, "Miss you so much." Travis also posted this sweet post saying, "The day Mummy made me a daddy, I couldn't wait to spend every day with you to conquer this planet." Oh my god, that is the cutest post ever.
Didn't Kylie also post something?
She did. She said, "Happy Father's Day, Travis Scott. I love the love you share with our daughter. Thank you for all that you do. Today we celebrate you." Jordan Woods also posted a sweet tribute to her dad saying, "I feel his presence now more than ever, and even though he's not physically here, I know he's happy. I miss him so much." She also posted one about Will Smith saying, "Going through the pictures and came across this one. This is kind of amazing. Thank you for being a second dad to all of us. Happy Father's Day, Will Smith."
And Catherine Schwarzenegger posted a sweet tribute to Chris Pratt. Drake posted this adorable print to his Instagram that just says Papa. Chance the Rapper posted this photo saying Happy Father's Day, bro.
All right, guys, so it's now time for one of our favorite news segments that we call WTF OMG.
That burp was WTF OMG, sorry.
OMG.
I felt it coming.
That is staying in. We are not cutting that
God.
out. And basically, there are things like that, as Emile just demonstrated, that make us go, WTF or OMG or both.
But that's not what I have for you today. Today is actually, it blew my mind. So our managing news editor actually sent us this link and I was like, actual WTF OMG.
Yes.
So this one really has us tripping out. It involves two people you probably wouldn't expect to hear about in the same story. So Boy George was interviewed by Vogue magazine where he talked about a biopic about his life, and when asked about who would play him, Vogue reported his response was, "There's been some really interesting suggestions for actors to play me. One of the most interesting suggestions was Sophie Turner. People will say she can't play you, she's a woman, you know, but when I was 17, I would have loved to have been her." Now this may seem super random, but when you pull up two pictures of both of them side by side, we kind of didn't expect to see what we saw, and that is they actually look really similar. So the cool thing is that Sophie actually responded to Vogue's tweet about it saying, "I'm so down at Boy George," tagging him in, and fans have been quick to chime into Sophie's tweet, but they're a little divided, many agreeing that she'd be a great choice, like this person who tweeted, "Yes please, I can absolutely picture this in my head." Another who said, "How did we all not see this earlier? I feel like this is something we didn't know we needed. You were meant to play this role." And that's the tea. But then others were not sure about it, saying things like, "Okay, but you don't look like him."
Honestly, when we were talking about it this morning and Emile slacked me the article, and at first I thought, what? Like, they don't look alike, but then when I actually went in and saw the two pictures side by side, they've got the same eyes. They both had the same eye makeup in that
The
pic.
jawline looks similar.
Yeah, and even like the coloring of their skin. Obviously, I think a lot of people on Twitter were saying she looks more like him as the younger version of when he was much younger, the young boy George.
Yeah.
But the similarities were like wild.
Crazy.
Yeah.
You know, I would be totally here for seeing this actually happen, but playing Boy George in a biopic is a lot of pressure.
Whoa.
So only if she can do it justice.
Yes. All right, you guys, it's time for the final
Rundown.
We're going to put 1.3 minutes on the clock and we're going to round up some of the other stories of the day that we didn't touch on earlier.
Yep, and starting now. So the BTS army is can I say? I don't think I can say that word. They're upset with Sophia Carson and they're kind of dragging her. So here's what they have to say. So ARMY has mixed feelings about Sophia, who did a cover of Boy With Love in her music melody performance at the Arties, which is a Radio Disney music celebration. Also, people were already upset earlier because they were referring to a moment at this year's Billboard Music Awards when she posed with the group, and some fans thought that it had taken the group by surprise. Now, even some fans didn't like her tribute. Others have taken issue. Like one ARMY member pointed out, I think some ARMYs are being harsh on Sophia Carson. I understand y'all are upset of what happened at the BBMAs, but bashing her and trending her name is not acceptable. Yes, some of the memes are funny, but at a certain point, it's getting out of hand, and y'all need to tone it down.
I mean, not everybody was against it.
Yeah.
But yeah. Not cool
Yeah.
to be trashing her. But there's other news. Zendaya also took to Instagram before Euphoria's premiere last night, and she shared some thoughts about some of the risque themes that have been coming up prior to the actual premiere. Pointing out that it's for mature audiences, Zendaya said, "It's a raw and honest portrait of addiction, anxiety, and the difficulties of navigating life today. There are scenes that are graphic, hard to watch, and can be triggering. Please only watch if you feel you can handle it. Do what is best for you. I still love you and feel your support. Love, Daya."
But also, Cardi B was performing at Bonnaroo over the weekend, and she was in this jumpsuit, and I guess she was twerking, and it split 10 minutes in, and then she performed in a bathrobe for the rest of the. I mean, like, who can do that but Cardi B, right?
I know, that's right. Oh, we didn't even get to. We had one more.
All right, guys, that is a wrap on today's DHR. Before you go, I have to know some things. Like, what did you guys think about what people are saying about Taylor's video? Do you think they have a right to be upset, or are they just being dramatic? Let us know in the comment section below.
Speaking of Taylor's video, I mean, there's so much to talk about. Who was your favorite cameo? I know my favorite cameo.
Who?
Katy Perry.
Duh,
like
I
no
can't
more
read your mind, Susan.
I thought you could by now. There's no more beef. I mean, and I love those pics so much. But anyway, we want to hear what you think. What was your favorite part of the video? Who was your favorite cameo? Let us know in the comment section below.
And we'll see you tomorrow.
See you guys.
Bye. But guys, before you go, make sure you click right over here to check out another episode of DHR, because why not?
Why not? And also, while you're there, why don't you always hit the subscribe? Always hit the subscribe. But if you've hit it before, you've still got it clicked. I don't know what I'm saying. It's Monday. Hit that subscribe button and
Just
make us all
click it.
very happy.
Happy birthday.